looking for in the SM dance auditions? They're looking for the #1 mistake I see with online auditions is that they don't have good. That is going to kill your audition because #1, the judges need, if you are doing a dance audition, make sure that you know how to improv to a dance from 100 beats per minute to 130 beats per minute. If you're doing the Zoom audition with SM, make sure to change your audio quality. Go into your Zoom settings and change it so there is no background noise suppression. What does this mean? It means, hi, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is what I did to impress the judges at SM. I'm gonna be spilling all of my secrets on how you can pass your SM audition. These are my personal hacks, and additionally, I spoke to a judge at SM and she told me how you can pass. This video will include everything, including the 5 things that SM looks for, how to sign up for your audition, how to prepare for your audition, and how to even prepare for your callbacks, which you guys asked me a lot of questions about in the comments. This video will also go over how to pass the 4 different kinds of auditions, including your singing audition, your dance audition, your rapping audition, and your modeling audition. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you don't know me, my name is Bianca, and I've trained with SM and YG Entertainment coaches, including Blackpink's dance coach, Chungha's dance coach, and NCT's vocal coach. I sung for over 5 years, and I'm currently an actress in LA, where I'm working as a full-time artist. I've even worked with Lisa from Blackpink and Rosalia on their newest music video called New Woman. Here's a picture of me with Lisa, and additionally, you can watch me in the behind the scenes video. I'll link that in the description down below. You might know me from TikTok, where I share all of my secrets on how you can pass your K-pop audition. And additionally, you might know me from Quora, where I talk about my experience training in K-pop. So without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. The #1 thing you need to know if you're gonna audition for SM is the 5 things that SM looks for. #1, SM looks for raw talent and potential for fast growth. So super obvious. They want good singers, they want good dancers. #2, they look for someone with a professional mindset. They want someone who is not nervous on camera, who is going to work well with other trainees at the company. #3, they look for good facial proportions and good dentofacial growth. #4, they look for really good body proportions. And #5, this is the most important thing out of all the things that I just mentioned. They want someone who is a blank slate. Now, what is a blank slate and how can we utilize this in our audition? A blank slate is somebody that SM can project their concepts onto. They're not looking for somebody who looks too edgy or somebody who looks too sweet. They want someone who is just in the middle, someone who is just right. Someone who could do an edgy concept if they wanted, but could also do an aegyo concept. Because SM doesn't necessarily know what type of group they're going to debut next, they want their trainees to be flexible and fit into any mold. Here's how you can sign up for your auditions and where to find your auditions. Now, I always post K-pop auditions on my TikTok channel. You can follow me there. And additionally, sometimes I'll post K-pop auditions on my Instagram account. So make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, where I will post about different K-pop auditions. Next, you can always find the SM auditions on their audition Instagram account. So make sure to follow the SM Instagram for updates on their auditions. They also have global auditions and they have monthly auditions in Korea. You can sign up on their website. Too, you can also do an email audition. You can audition for them via Instagram DM when they have DM auditions. They also have Zoom auditions in case you don't want to do an in-person audition. Step #3 is preparing your audition. So you're gonna want to choose between dancing, singing, modeling, or rapping. And I'm gonna go through how you can pass all 4 of these types of auditions. But you're gonna have to choose only one for your initial audition. Personally, I recommend that if you want to pass your audition, you have to prepare something for each of these 4 categories, because they might give you a callback, and if they give you a callback and they want to hear more from you, then it's important that you are able to do all 4 of the categories. Contrary to popular belief, the judges are very nice. And the judges want you to pass. When I first started singing at my SM audition, the judge immediately started smiling and she moved my audition paper from one pile to the other. So that means that there's 2 piles and the 2 different piles mean 2 different things. One of the piles means that you pass and the other pile means that you didn't pass. So if the judges move you from one pile to the other, that means that you have passed your audition. However, it doesn't mean that you're going to get a callback. So what the initial SM in-person audition means is that they are filming you to send to the CEO. If they like you in your first round, then they're going to send your video to the higher up people to review your audition, and if they approve you, then you're gonna get a call back. Now, you might be wondering, do I do dancing, singing, modeling, or rapping? My recommendation is that you do either dance or singing, and please choose the category in which you're more confident. So for me, my audition was always singing auditions. Now, one of the things that people don't know about SM Auditions is that their dance audition is only improv dance. So you can't do a choreographed dance for your SM audition. If you're a dancer and you don't know how to improv, then I don't recommend doing the SM dance audition because improv dance can be very hard and difficult if you're not used to improving. Make sure that you develop your skills in improv dance before you do your SM dance audition. Next, when preparing for your audition, make sure to prepare a quick introduction. An introduction will look really simple. It's just you saying your name, your age, and your height and your weight. If you want to do an introduction, I recommend doing it in English, Korean, and any other language that you can speak. For me, it was Chinese and Spanish. This introduction is known as a slate. Casting directors will use this introduction in order to remember who you are. So make sure that you practice your introduction in the mirror. I recommend even filming yourself and having your family and friends watch your introduction just to make sure that you seem like you're confident on camera. A lot of mistakes that beginners make in auditioning is that their introductory slate isn't confident. And if you don't seem confident in your introduction, then it's less likely that the casting directors will even want to watch the rest of your audition. If you're doing your audition in person versus if you're doing your audition online, then there are different kinds of things that you should look out for. The number one mistake I see with people doing their online auditions is that they don't have good lighting and they don't have good sound. That is going to kill your audition because number one, the judges need to see your face. So if you don't have good lighting, then the judges are just going to completely discard your audition. And number two, if you're singing or dancing, the video needs to have good sound. So especially if you're singing, make sure that you have good sound on your Zoom audition. Additionally, if you're doing the Zoom audition with SM, make sure to change your audio quality. I recommend using a microphone like this, or if you're using your laptop's microphone, go into your Zoom settings and change it so that there is no background noise suppression. What does this mean? It means that your computer won't be filtering out any extra noise. It's important that you do this so that when you are auditioning, your computer won't accidentally filter out your voice at all. It means that all of the audio from your audition will be going through your computer to the other side. Now, if you're doing your singing audition, make sure to pick 5 songs before you go in. Pick the one song that you're going to sing first, and then you're going to have 5 songs additionally if they ask you for them. They probably won't ask you for the additional songs, but just make sure that you have those 5 songs ready in case they ask you for more songs. If you are doing a dance audition, make sure that you know how to improv to a dance from anywhere from 100 beats per minute to 130 beats per minute. That is the general range for the dance audition. Next, if you are interested in doing the modeling audition, make sure that you know your angles. People always overlook the modeling section, but if you want to be a K-pop idol, you're going to have to model, and that is going to be an important part of the video. And finally, if you want to do the rap audition, make sure that you have a rap in both Korean and English, if you can speak both languages. I will also get into that more later in the video. Additionally, try to arrive with little to no makeup for your audition, and don't wear any distracting clothing at all. Let's get into how you can pass your SM singing audition. SM is very rigorous on the types of vocal quality that they look for. So actually, the singing audition and dancing audition and all the auditions in general for SM are very hard to pass, which is why, if you follow my advice, you might have a slightly higher chance of passing. Now, what does SM look for in their singing audition? Number one, they're looking for good range. So make sure the song that you pick has at least an octave range. That means at least 8 notes in the song. So you'll want to go from both low to high in your song and show off that you can sing a very broad range of notes. But additionally, don't sing a song that is too high or too low for you. Make sure that the range is very comfortable. You don't want to have any strain in your song, because if the judges hear strain in your voice, then they're less likely to pick you. The next thing they're looking for is that you have good diction. So they want to make sure that you pronounce your words correctly, especially if you're singing in Korean or English or like a second language. Having good diction isn't just about pronouncing your words right, though. It's about pronouncing the vowels right. Singing is mostly you holding the vowels. You're not pronouncing the consonants when you're singing as much. You're just singing ah, e, and oo. And you want to make sure that when you're singing, you're choosing the correct vowels. A lot of people have difficulty singing the wider vowels, such as ah, and and those are the hardest vowels to sing. So make sure that you're singing all of your vowels correctly. If you guys are curious about this, I will make a longer video in the future where we talk about how to have proper diction in your K-pop audition. The next most important thing is having good placement. Now you might be like, what is good vocal placement? I will tell you right now what that means. Vocal placement is where you put the sound in your face. You might have heard that, oh, sometimes this person sounds nasally. That means that their vocal placement is in their nose. Or they use their head voice a lot. That means that their sound is coming up from the top of their head. Or if they use their chest voice, then it's coming from their chest. SM looks for very specific placement. They want a good mixed quality tone. So that is in the mask of your face, which is around right here. Having good placement is super important. It's something that only comes with a lot of good practice, and it's not really something that I can completely dissect in this short video. If you want for me to talk about vocal placement in the future, I will definitely create a video. Let me know down in the comments if that's something you guys are interested in. I just want to note that when I did my SM audition, I had already been singing for more than 7 years. So I'd been singing for a long time when I finally did my SM audition. So I was very confident in my singing skills. And if you want to pass your audition, you have to also be very confident in your singing skills. The next really important thing is that you have a good sense of pitch. A lot of beginners don't have a good sense of vocal pitch, and if you have a bad sense of pitch, if you're flat or sharp in your audition, the judges will immediately know that you are a beginner and they're not going to pick you. So make sure that you have a good sense of pitch in your audition. If you need help with a sense of pitch, my recommendation is sing your song into an auto-tune software. If the software doesn't change your voice a lot, then that means that you've done well. But if the auto-tune software auto-tunes you so much that you sound like a robot, that means that you were singing off-key. The next thing that SM judges look for in your vocal audition is a good sense of rhythm. You might be thinking, what does rhythm matter? But because you'll be singing your audition a cappella, you're gonna have to keep your rhythm consistent throughout the audition. A lot of people's tendency in their audition is to rush. They will sing too fast, or sometimes they'll sing too slow. So make sure that in your audition you have a good sense of rhythm and that you don't speed up and that you don't speed down, that you're just keeping a good pace throughout the audition. And finally, the number 5 thing that the judges look for in your SM vocal audition is a good sense of phrasing. Phrasing is an advanced technique in which a good singer knows how to modulate the sound, the breath, the volume of each phrase. They fill out each of the phrases. This is like in dancing, having a good sense of the beat, holding the notes all the way to the end of the segment, and knowing when to lean in, put in more power, and when to take out power, when to lean out. If you have good phrasing, that means that you're an advanced singer. And that's why the SM judges will be looking for this in your audition. In your singing audition, you're going to want to pick 5 songs. Now you might be wondering, how do I know what songs to pick? First, you're going to have to know your vocal placement. Your vocal placement is where your natural vocal timbre is. Your vocal timbre is where your voice sounds the best in your vocal range. So for example, if you're a soprano, that means you sound the best singing high, but if you're an alto, that means you sound the best singing low. Just because you're an alto or a soprano doesn't mean that you can't sing high or low, it just means that this is where your voice will sound the most rich. After you figure out your vocal placement, you're gonna want to pick a song that matches your best vocal placement and highlights your vocal timbre. Especially for SM, I recommend picking 1 ballad and 1 pop song. So that means 1 slow song with longer phrasing, and then 1 pop song that is more upbeat and cheerful. These 2 song choices will allow you to showcase different types of your vocal skills and also show your personality. So with your vocal ballad and your vocal pop song, you're gonna want to pick 1 Korean ballad, 1 Korean pop song, 1 English ballad, and 1 English pop song. And additionally, for your 5th song, you can choose any song that might include a rap or a song that showcases your personality. Or you can also sing in another language, whatever you want. Remember that when you do your audition, the judges are probably only going to ask you to sing one song, but please have the 4 other songs prepared in case they ask you to sing more. Also, only choose to sing in Korean if you understand Korean and if you have good Korean pronunciation. If you don't have good Korean pronunciation, then just prepare 3 English songs instead. SM loves it when the singers sing ballad songs, so make sure that you have your ballad songs prepared and that you sound very nice with them. You might wonder, what's an example of a good SM audition song? One of the songs that SM loves to use in their callback auditions is the song Red Flavor by Red Velvet. It is very upbeat and it allows you to showcase your personality and style, but it also shows a wide range and it also lets you use the full power of your vocal abilities. Now here's how you can pass your SM dance audition. For dancing, they only allow in-person improv dance auditions. They're gonna pick a random song for you and you're just gonna have to dance. And they're gonna make you dance with all the other dancers in the room. So it's gonna be very nerve-wracking if you don't know how to do improv dance. And if you don't have a lot of confidence in yourself, it's gonna be super nerve-wracking to dance in front of other people while they're also doing their auditions too. Let's take a quick moment for today's affiliated partnership. I am not being paid to say this, I just genuinely love this jewelry company. My favorite necklaces come from House of Miami Jewels. House of Miami Jewels creates waterproof gold necklaces, so you can wear your necklaces in the shower and they're never going to tarnish. I've had my gold initial necklace from House of Miami Jewels for over 4 or 5 years now, and I wear it in the shower. I never take it off. I've literally worn it to the beach and the pool, and it's still gold. It hasn't tarnished at all. So I'm obsessed with their initial necklaces. If you're interested, be sure to use my code Bianca for 15% off on their website. The link is down below. Let's get back to the video. If you want to become a K-pop idol, you're probably going to have to wear contact lenses. And for me, when I first started wearing contact lenses in K-pop training, I just could not get the things on my eyes. I thought they were so uncomfortable. But now I'm obsessed with circle lenses, and my favorite lenses are from Moody lenses. These contact lenses are so comfortable and they're so pretty. And if you use my code Bianca15, you're gonna get a 15% off discount on your contact lenses. These are my favorite lenses. I am also not getting paid to promote this brand. I just genuinely enjoy how they look. What are they looking for in the SM dance auditions? Number 1, they're looking for, most of all, a good sense of beat and rhythm. So that means that you need to fill out the beats completely. So a mistake that a lot of beginner dancers do is that they don't fill out the beats enough. They don't hold the beats completely. They might move too early or too late. So if you want to stand out in your SM dance audition, make sure that you have a really good sense of rhythm and that you hold out the beats. Also, make sure that when you're improv dancing that you don't repeat the moves too often. So don't just like constantly clap and keep clapping throughout your whole audition. Make sure to switch it up and have very good flow. The next thing that they're looking for is people with very good lines and a sense of form. So what are lines? Lines are the ways that your body looks when you're dancing. For example, if you are doing a tutting dance, having very good lines is knowing that you can do a perfect 90-degree angle every time that you tut. If you are poor with your lines and you bend your hand a little bit, this is a poor line because it's not completely extended. So when you're dancing, make sure that your lines are very straight and clean and that they look nice. Make sure that your shoulders are rolled back, that your stomach is engaged, and that your center of gravity is very low. Additionally, they're also looking for people with a very good posture when they're dancing. So why does posture matter? K-pop auditions require a lot of strength, a lot of good lines, and a part of having good lines is having good posture. So make sure to go through your dance audition beat by beat and try filming yourself. If you film yourself while you're improvising, you can see, okay, do my lines look good? Am I on beat? Would I pick myself if I was the SM judge? And finally, next, they also look for a variation in expression. So when you're dancing, make sure that you have good variety in your movements, but also good variety in your expressions. So you might have moments where you're very fast, and you might also have moments when you're very flowy. You will want to show the SM judges that you can switch it up if necessary. Don't just show them your aegyo side, also show them your more girl crush side, and see if you can switch between these two styles back and forth. Additionally, they're going to want to see that you have good variation in levels. Don't just dance high up here. Also make sure to get down low on the floor and really take up the space. The best dancers are confident and they know how to make good use of the space, how to not just dance high, but how to also dance low to the floor and to have a variety in levels. That's what a good SM dance audition will look like. This applies not only to your improv dance, but also to your Zoom or email audition if you're doing a choreographed dance for SM. Finally, let's talk about your modeling part of the audition. This is the most important part of your audition, but I see so many K-pop auditionees ignore the modeling part of the audition because they think, well, I just want to be a singer. I just want to be a dancer. I don't want to do modeling. Modeling is super difficult, and if anything, modeling is like dancing. It's like being an actor. What do judges look for in a good modeling audition? Number one, they want to make sure that you have good teeth. This is super random, and if you have braces, then you're probably fine. But K-pop idols have to have good teeth. If you're modeling, you're gonna have to show them your teeth. And this is not something that you can really change. But if you have braces, or if you've had braces, that will help you in your audition. So don't be worried if you have braces. It's actually a good thing. So if you want to pass your SM audition, make sure to wear your retainer. If you don't wear your retainer and you have bad teeth, it's actually going to work against you in your K-pop audition. Next, they're looking to make sure that you have a very symmetrical face. Most of this stuff is things that you can't change, but if you are wearing any sort of makeup in your audition, you shouldn't be wearing a lot of makeup. But if you want to wear a little bit of makeup that makes your face look more symmetrical, then that might help you in your modeling audition. Next, they may want to make sure that you have good bone structure. If you're a very good dancer, which means that you have an even body and you have good posture, then you're going to actually grow good bone structure. So good bone structure can be a sign of you being a good dancer. Next is they want you to know your angles. So good models know how to work the best angles of their face. Additionally, they understand lighting and poses. It's very similar to just being a good dancer. When you are doing your modeling audition, or when you are doing your dancing audition or singing audition, they're going to take a video of you. And it's going to be the best if you know which side of your face looks better, if you know where the lighting is coming from that makes your skin look more flattering. Try to play around with what it's like to look good on camera. So when you're practicing at home, take a video of yourself doing your introduction, doing some poses, and see how you look. And if you also want to do your rapping audition, here's the things that they're looking for in a good rap audition. Number one is having a good sense of rhythm. Rapping is mostly rhythm, and if you are off the beat in your rap, then the judges will not pick you. Number two is having good diction. This means that you are very precise in the words and how you say them. Rappers have wider diction and broader vowels and broader vocal placement than singers do. Singers have slimmer vowels and the way that they sing is more narrow, versus in rapping, you're going to want to spread your lips as wide as possible when you're rapping. So that is something to know about the rapping audition. Rapping is not a cop-out, rapping is not easy, and in fact, it is very hard to pass in your rapping audition. So don't just choose rapping because you can't sing. If you can't sing, then you probably can't rap either. And another thing that they really look for in the rapping audition is that you have star power. If you have good personality and star power in your rapping audition, then SM would love to pick you. If you get a callback, that's a very flattering thing. If you get a callback, they're going to ask you to sing and dance even more, and they're going to take even more videos of you. It's very, very important that you have lots of songs and lots of dances prepared for them to watch. So make sure that you're ready to both sing and dance and maybe rap and maybe even model a little bit. Don't make the rookie mistake of going to your audition and having the judge ask you for more and you say, oh, I didn't prepare more. Because if you go to your audition and the judge asks you for more and you don't have more prepared, you're going to regret so much. So please come to your audition prepared. And finally, here is the advice from the SM audition judge. This is the advice that she gave to me that I want to give to you. So what SM judges look for is they are only interested in your first part of your audition. So they watch so many auditions that they know within the first 15 seconds of your audition whether or not they're going to pass you. make sure that you put the best part of your audition at the beginning of your audition. Don't start at the boring part of your song and work your way into the best part of the song, because you might not get that far. The judges might have to cut you off, even if you're good. Put the best part of your audition at the beginning of your audition. That is how you're going to pass. Also, I got this new Squishmallow that I'm super obsessed with, and yeah, this is making me nostalgic for when I used to go to K-pop auditions. It was super fun. I always enjoyed them. I love the rush. And one of the things that I think that not a lot of first-time auditioners realize is that when you go to your audition, even if you're super calm, everyone else is going to be super nervous, because there's always going to be beginners there. And all the people who are nervous, they're going to try and make you nervous too. So if you're at your K-pop audition, have fun, talk to other people, but if someone else is making you nervous, feel free to just walk away. Like, you don't have to talk to that person. And one of the most important things in passing your audition is regulating your self-emotion. If someone is making you nervous during your K-pop audition, definitely make sure to just take a step into the bathroom and vibe by yourself. Make sure in your K-pop singing audition that you're warmed up before you go into your audition. Don't try to sing on a cold voice. It's not going to make you sound good. Additionally, make sure to stretch and make sure that you are warmed up in your body too. If your body is warm, then your voice will also be warm, and you're also going to be able to dance a lot better. I recommend bringing cough drops and bring your own bottle of water, because you don't know how long your audition is going to take if you're doing an in-person audition. You could be there for hours and hours. Definitely make sure to bring water and some snacks and some cough drops. Additionally, make sure to bring a jacket. You might be cold while you're waiting for your audition, and you don't want to be cold during your audition. Remember, you want to be warm and loose, so definitely bring a jacket. You might also be wondering, what should I wear to my audition? Or what should I wear in my online audition? Number one, choose a color that goes well with your skin tone. I recommend not wearing black or white, but wearing something dark and colored. So I recommend like a dark blue, a dark green, a dark red even, something that makes you pop from your background. You also have to keep in mind what your background looks like. If your background is white, then you'll want to wear a dark color. But if your background is black, then actually wearing a lighter color like a pastel will make you pop from your background, especially for doing a dance audition. Additionally, don't wear anything with too many patterns on it. So for example, I would not wear this shirt to an SM audition. It has too many patterns. Also, make sure that the thing that you wear is super comfortable, form-fitting, and allows you to move. I recommend just wearing navy blue leggings and maybe a navy blue t-shirt or something like that. Here are also some frequently asked questions that I get when you guys ask about my audition recommendations. You guys always ask, how do I know when I'm too old to audition? A lot of SM auditions have age restrictions. So if you're outside of that age restriction, please respect the age restriction. Usually if the audition has an age restriction, it means that they're not going to look at your audition if you're outside of the age range. So don't waste your time. Don't waste SM's time. Just follow the guidelines. Additionally, some people are asking about whether or not you can audition if you are not Korean. If you're not Korean, you can still audition. SM does not discriminate on race. They only care about how talented you are, if you look good. You're going to want to, obviously you're going to have higher chances if you're East Asian, but also SM is a very big company, and you never know what types of projects they're going to be going for, so they might be interested in foreigners. Actually, SM has a lot of foreigners in their company, including people from China, people from Europe, people from America. So this is an international audition process. Just remember that and have confidence in yourself. Know that they don't care what race you are when you're auditioning. Today I have a special announcement. I am doing a Twitch live stream where 5 lucky auditionees will get their audition reviewed by me for free. I'm so excited about this. I can't wait to see your audition videos. All you have to do is submit to the contest below and send me your audition video, and I'll give you feedback for free on this Twitch live stream. It's gonna be super exciting, and you guys can all watch as I give advice to these 5 lucky auditionees. I think this is going to be a super informative live stream for us where we can all learn a little bit more about what the K-pop judges are looking for in your K-pop auditions. I'll tell you what you're doing right in your audition and what you can improve on and how you can pass your K-pop audition today. So definitely sign up down below if you're interested. I think it's going to be super fun. And yeah, I hope that all of this information helps. I know that I went through a lot. There's a lot of stuff that I couldn't cover in this video. If you have any questions for me about how to pass your audition, definitely put them down in the comments below. I read all of the comments. Also, please feel free to reach out to me on Instagram and on TikTok. I try to read all of your DMs there. I can't respond to everyone, but if you follow me and engage with me on my Twitch, Instagram, and TikTok, then I'm more likely to notice you and respond. So please, good luck with your audition, and yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and I hope this helps. Peace.